Coming out of a brainstorming session of how might we's, here are some of the answers we might have come up with. Build playgrounds in poor communities, provide healthy food options in poor communities, encourage or require team sports at school, provide individual counseling for children and parents, regulate portion size and availability of unhealthy foods and beverages, especially in or near schools, create what are called traffic light systems in student cafeterias where dangerous foods, unhealthy foods are labeled red, healthy foods are labeled green, and in between are labeled yellow. Require nutrition education in schools, require nutritional labeling in stores and restaurants, increase the availability and affordability of fresh fruits and vegetables, or don't tackle obesity at all, but just deal with the diseases it causes. At this stage of the process, our philanthropist and the executive director haven't decided which of three plausible strategies to pursue. So we're going to take a look at the theory of change in the intended impact statement for each of those three strategies. The theory of change for nutritional labeling is that if we label certain facts about foods in stores and restaurants, in particular their calorie content, their sugar content, and their saturated and trans fat content, these labeling activities will lead to more informed food choices by children or their parents, that'll discourage consumption of high-calorie, high-fat foods, that'll motivate children to consume the appropriate food portions, and it'll reduce obesity and related problems. Under the theory of change for mandatory nutrition and fitness education, teaching certain subjects will lead to healthier outcomes. The subjects might include the benefits of physical activity, the importance of body mass index as an indicator of obesity, proper nutrition, nutrition-related diseases, healthy recipes, cooking classes, and some combination of these will lead to more physically active children, healthier and more knowledgeable children, children who convince their parents to buy healthier foods, nutrition-conscious consumers, more pressure for schools to provide healthier lunches and to provide playgrounds, and less obesity and related problems. Finally, there's a theory of change for providing additional playgrounds and parks. The idea here is that building playgrounds and parks will create spaces for kids to engage in physical activity with each other and provide community activities which will induce the children to want to attend. And this will lead to physically active and fit kids. It'll discourage indoor sedentary lifestyles. It will make exercise an integral part of daily life and also reduce obesity. Each of these theories of change is coupled with an intended impact statement. So let's look at these one at a time. The intended impact for nutritional labeling is that the mandatory labeling of sugar and calorie content of the drinks in soda fountains or fast food stores or restaurants will reduce the consumption of sugary drinks and will reduce the number of children who are overweight or obese. The intended impact statement for mandatory nutrition education is that a well-designed nutrition education program will lead to children, especially children from low-income housing, making healthier food choices and thus reduce their obesity. The intended impact statement for additional playgrounds and parks is simply that providing playgrounds and parks, especially in poor neighborhoods, will increase the amount of exercise that students engage in and thereby improve their health and reduce their obesity.